If you are one of the 67,938,000 people who receive monthly Social Security payments, either direct deposit or paper check, this January payment video is for you. By the way, I was surprised too to see that some retirees are still receiving mail in Social Security checks. Going into 2025, there are approximately 446,642 people still receiving paper checks and 67,492 people who are receiving direct deposit. That's a good thing. Thank goodness. Wait a minute. I can hear many of you saying, what do you mean about delivery of their checks? Doesn't everybody get their Social Security benefits by way of direct deposit nowadays? Well, actually, no. Therein lies a story. Before direct deposit, way back when, I remember growing up and seeing locks on mailbox and elderly people in my neighborhood being fearful that someone would steal their Social Security check right out the mailbox, since everybody knew, young and old, that the mail person would deliver them on the first day of the month, in and around. A missing, stolen, or delayed Social Security check was a direct threat on their livelihood, security, and basic needs. While most have shifted to direct deposits over the decades, those threats have not changed in 2025. The cost of housing, lights, water, healthcare, and transportation are real, and a missed payment always comes with late fees. This is why knowing exactly when your Social Security check will be deposited and or arrive is important. I will bring you the payment schedule you need to know for every month throughout 2025. So that is January through December of this year. If you are new to the channel, welcome to Retirement Lifestyle TV, where we're going to talk about something really special and important for 2025. The Social Security payment schedule for January is such a busy month with bills, budgeting goals, and planning. For the new year, with everything going on, staying organized with your finances is more important than ever, especially if you're one of the million people who rely on Social Security benefits each month. Whether you receive Social Security for retirement, disability, survivor, spousal, or even low income benefits, knowing when your payment will arrive is key to staying on top of your budget. So let's break down the January 2025 payment schedule and make sure you know what to expect. Before we get into those dates, let's talk about something else that's going to land in millions of people's mailboxes and direct deposit account. This January, the Social Security COLA notice. If you are on Social Security or SSI and a beneficiary, this little document holds some big news about your benefits, and understanding it is very important. It is able to tell you what your new amounts would be and why they're important. It gives you some financial confidence going into the new years. Here's something not everyone realized. The cost of living adjustments or COLA is directly tied to inflation. It's calculated using the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerk workers. Basically, a measure of how much prices have gone up for things like food, housing, and healthcare. Ensures that your benefit keep pace with those rising costs. Without it, your benefits could lose value over time. And that's why this COLA notice is very important. We'll get into what is in the notice and how to make sense of the notice later on in the video. But first, let's go over the payment schedule for January 2025. If you have been receiving Social Security benefits since before May of 1997, your payment schedule stays consistent. You can expect your benefits to arrive on January 3rd, which is a Friday. This year, this date also applies to those receiving both Social Security and Supplemental Security Income SSI. So make sure to mark January 3rd on your calendar. Okay, for those who began receiving Social Security after May of 1997, your payment date is based on your birthday. Here is how it works. If your birthday falls on the 1st through the 10th of any month, your payment will arrive on the second Wednesday of every month. For January 2025, that's January 8th. If your birthday falls the 11th through the 20th, your payment will be issued on the third Wednesday, January 15th. And if your birthday falls the 21st through the end of the month, your payment would arrive on the fourth Wednesday, which is January 22nd. There is no holiday on any of the January payment dates. So you shouldn't expect to experience any delays with your January payment dates. SSI payment falls on the end of each month, January 31st, which is a Friday. This happens because SSI payments are always issued on the last day of the month. When that day falls on a holiday or a weekend, the payment is made the business day prior. Since SSI payment date is not on a holiday, you have no concerns. If for some reason the payment doesn't arrive on the expected date, please contact the SSA administration or just wait after 3 days before you do that. Okay, I hope this information was very, very helpful for you. Or some would say it's just good to know so you can handle payment issues if they are delayed. Before we move forward, if you receive any value in this video in the beginning, middle, or the end, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, which helps me and you stay abreast of Social Security benefits information. Now let's circle back to your COLA notice. What's actually in this notice and how do you make sense of it all? You will find your updated monthly benefits amount and what you can expect to receive starting this month in January 2025. You will also see the percentage increase, which is the COLA itself. This year, if you recall, the increase is 2.5% on your Social Security benefit. This year, for the first time, most Social Security beneficiaries will receive a newly designed and improved COLA notice that makes it easier for customers to find the information they need the most. The simplified COLA notice is now only one page, uses plain and personalized language, and provides exact dates and dollar amounts of a person's new benefit amount and deduction. If you haven't received this by mail already, please log into ssa.gov for your newly designed and personalized COLA notice. If you are enrolled in Medicare Part B, your notice will show any changes to your premium since these are often deducted from your benefit. Plus, if there are any other deduction, those will be listed too. It's not just about reading the notice and throwing it away or filing it away. Please take a moment to review it carefully. Is all your personal information correct? Does the new benefit amount matches what you expected? If there are deductions that don't make any sense, and if something look off to you, you'll want to contact the Social Security Administration right away. Their number is located on the COLA notice and their website. And it's a good idea to have the notice in your hand when you're making a phone call to them. Budgeting with your new amount. Let's talk about what you should do next. Knowing your new benefit amount is a perfect opportunity to revisit your budget. For example, will the increase cover rising costs for groceries, rent, and medical bills? The new year is also a good time to think about saving any extra funds if you can even save small amounts, which can add up over time. Here are the benefits to establishing an online Social Security account. It can make understanding your increased benefits a lot easier. Not only will you receive your COLA notice online, but you'll also have instant access to your benefit information all in one secure place. And let's be honest, avoiding the wait for notices in the mail is a win win for everybody. As you prepare for the new year, it is also a great time to review your overall financial health. Take a moment to look at your monthly expenses and see if there are areas where you can save or adjust your spending. Consider setting aside a portion of your COLA increase for unexpected costs or long term goals like emergency fund or a larger saving account. And if you're thinking about making any major financial decision in 2025, like moving, traveling, or managing increased medical expenses, now is the perfect time to map out a strategy to ensure you stay on track. Being proactive about your finances not only give you a peace of mind, but it also help you make the most of your benefits. I hope this information helps you feel more confident and prepared as we all begin 2025. Staying informed and subscribing to Retirement Lifestyle TV is the best way to ensure your finances are in order, and I'm here to help you navigate the process. If you found this information to be helpful, don't forget to like and share or subscribe for more updates. As always, feel free to leave a comment below if you have any questions or need any clarification.